And so I'm very determined to be successful here.
Well, Rex Ryan's excited. Last week he was talking about the new tattoo on your leg. What's the tattoo say?
It's a Jets logo with 2010 with a dash mark, depending on how many years I play here.
Now, I've never heard of that, a guy in his first year putting a tattoo on. On the opposite leg, you have a San Diego Chargers bolt.
Yeah, with 2001 through 2010.
So that's over.
It's over. And so that was kind of, for me, closing that chapter of my career in San Diego. It's kind of like it's dead. And a new birth is being born with the Jets logo being put on my other calf.
How did you get yourself ready for such a big change?
A new birth is being born? What the hell does that mean? I can tell you what it means for LT. Whoops. So LT is going to the JETS, Jets. I got this stupid hat here because I lost a bet. It doesn't even fit my head. It's stupid, so whatever. Yeah, actually, welcome to the 2010 video preview, not of LaDorcas Tomlinson, but of Shonn Greene. The reason I wanted to put that up there is because completely ridiculous. Who gets a tattoo, like Sal said, of the team in their first year? It's going to say 2010 to 2010 because you're done, LT. You're done 3 years ago. Maybe it was 2 years ago, but you've been done for a while, and you're just putting on the facade, and you blame everybody else for your lack of heart or lack of production, whatever it is. But looking forward this year with the Jets running game, there's been some reports that they're not sure if who the starting running back is going to be. Are you kidding me? It's Shonn Greene. They don't let Thomas Jones go if it's not going to be Shonn Greene. Thomas Jones, at this point in his career, is probably a better running back than LT. And he had better stats the last 2 years, and they let him go. And they didn't let him go for LT. They let him go because Shonn Greene's the real deal. Shonn Greene tore it up in the playoffs. In my fantasy contest last year, I had Thomas Jones, and I'm like, where's Thomas Jones? Nowhere to be found because it's Shonn Greene, kid, looks like Michael Turner Jr. in his prime, is out there wrecking shop. Carried the ball over 20 times, show that he can do it, running behind that big offensive line. They did lose Faneca, so that does hurt, but you know, he's still got a really good line. He's going to run, get into the second layers, and be able to break off long runs, show that he can break off the long run and sustain a heavy workload, and he's very sexy pick. He's actually a pretty good value right now. I'm seeing him go in about the third round, no later than that. I have seen him go in the second round. I think that might be a little early, but if you believe that he's going to put it all together, then that's a great way to take him, a great place to take him. I think his upside is what we saw with Michael Turner 2 years ago in 2008. I think he'd have a pretty high yardage total, and I think he could score, you know, double-digit touchdowns. I don't know why I can't talk right now. The only thing is if you play in PPR leagues like myself, he doesn't catch the ball very much, so his value there is limited. So he needs to get his yardage and get the touchdowns to have that kind of value in PPR. But is LT going to factor in? I'd say that the chances of that happening are a lot lower than some might think. I think LT maybe comes in on third down and maybe gets a goal line carry here or there, but LT hasn't ran the same in a few years, and I don't know if it's mental or if it's physical or both, but I'm not convinced that he has anything left in the tank, and you know, Shonn Greene is the back that I definitely want to have in this situation. They did also draft Joe McKnight out of USC, but I don't think he's going to be much of a factor. Might be something to keep an eye on during the summer, but I think Greene's the guy here. But just to be safe, keep an eye on it over the summer. Make sure that Rex Ryan doesn't pull some ludicrous bullcrap that screws you. The good news is they'll be on Hard Knocks this year on HBO, so you can get the inside scoop and know exactly what the Jets are doing as it's going along, which is always helpful to get that inside information. But yeah, looking forward to Shonn Greene. One thing working against him is he does have a very difficult schedule, but I think that should be able to be offset by the team's game plan of being able to play strong defense, controlling the clock, grinding it out, protecting Sanchez, running conservative offense, built on the run, So he's definitely going to have his opportunities. Downside, he's going to be carrying a full load. Can he do it over the course of the full season? We'll see. Some young backs can, some young backs can't. So I'm not saying he's an injury concern, because he's definitely not, but any player can go down and he play. So that's something to consider as well. I would take him in a non-PPR league in the 3rd round as my second back after getting a good running back and a stud wide receiver with my first 2 picks. In PPR, like I said, you're not going to get a lot of value out of him in the passing game, so there are some good options in the 3rd round that are comparable to Shonn Greene. But if you feel like he can put it all together for a Michael Turner type year and continue what he did in the playoffs for a full season, then you're looking at fancy gold. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Shonn Greene. Good old offensive line. Going to have plenty of opportunity. Going to have LT and McKnight to keep him fresh. And as long as Rex Ryan doesn't pull any fast ones, you should be locked and loaded for a nice sophomore season. Pick up a Pyromaniac shirt at our web store. Hit us up on Twitter at Pyromaniac with a 1 instead of an I. You can also tweet me at FantasyLion on Twitter. Hit us up with any questions. We're here to help you win, baby. Just win with Pyromaniac, baby. That was my L Davis. Except I'm much better looking than that guy. Anyways, gonna call it a night. Talk to y'all folks later. Peace.